here bringing you game on the line. Now, don't forget, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like and follow the page. And Instagram, make sure you always check out the IG Live and things like that and keep us going, all right? Now, let's get right into this Last Dance episode 7 and 8. And there's a lot of, lists of things that we can definitely go through and things like that, from 7 to 8, starting with the Michael Jordan father. Michael Jordan retires. Scottie quitting on the team in the middle of the playoff series, things like that. But the main focus is just Michael Jordan himself and his work ethic and his, willingness to make people not like him in order to achieve greatness. And, a lot of us and a lot of people out there can, relate to that, because in this business, in this field, in anything you're trying to become successful at, you're going to make some enemies. You're going to make some people that's not going to like you. You're going to make some people mad. You're going to leave some people behind. You're going to, in order to fulfill your destiny, if you have to drag people along that basically don't have the same work ethic as you, then you might as well leave them behind. So, when your teammates with Michael Jordan, and he got emotional about it, where he talked about where, hey, he does whatever he needs to do to win at all costs. And if he have to drag you along and ridicule, basically, I can never say that word, but basically get in your ass, get on you, make you, do whatever he has to do to get you on the same level as him, he's going to do that. So, and I commend him for it, because there's no very successful person in this world that do not have people that dislike them because of how they've been treated. That's just a fact. Any person, any famous person, the Jay-Z, the Beyonce, the, Barack Obama, the, Tom Hanks, anybody, whoever, I don't care who you are, black, white, or whatever you are. If you're successful, you have to go down that path. You have made some people dislike you because of your work ethic, your beliefs, what you're trying to achieve, and people basically you had to leave behind because you need to fulfill your goal. That's just how it is. So I can really commend Michael Jordan on that. But let's go ahead and go back and talk about, his father, how his relationship with his father was just so impactful. It just, it goes a long way. And for his father to, get murdered like that, and his car was, just so many different, situation that it just hurtful just watching that. To be honest with you, it was just hurtful. It was just, the disrespect on how, you treat another human being like that. It makes you angry, and to, piggyback off of that, where after that happened, and then all the speculation, starts with the, the gambling. Did it coexist? Did it have something to do with his father's death? And just the disrespect that just came right after that. It just, no wonder why he retired. I mean, that goes right into the next one. He retires. He was drained out. He was tired after the 92 season and things like that. But he wanted to go ahead and try to go for that 3-peat, something that Magic or Bird has never done. And it just, after that, his father is killed and he retires. And then he goes and, to go play baseball. So, let's call it what it is, So, and then it goes into, I think it was still 7 and 8, the episode where they talk about Scottie quitting on the team. And how, I guess Scottie felt some type of way where, hey, this was his time. He finally, got out of the shadows from Michael Jordan and things like that. So that was his time to shine. And he chose, because Tony Kukoc's name was called to take the last shot and not his. Hey, the sense of jealousy there is like, what the hell? This is my time to shine. So what's up with that? So, but then he got chewed out by Bill Cartwright. You know, that's what he said. You know, got chewed out, and it was heated. But bygones be bygones. But that still carries him to this day, to this very day. And I still remember, you know, people still talk about that to this very day because, you know, anytime his name comes up, they bring up that incident. Let's call it what it is. Now, going back to Michael Jordan, you know, not being a nice guy. They talk about that. They brought that back up again where, hey, he wasn't a nice guy. He was tough to be around and things like that. I'm going to repeat it again. When you're trying to become great, you're going to make some partnerships, but you're going to lose friends. When you're trying to become great, you're going to make some partnerships, but you're going to lose friends. That's just how it's going to go. You can't bring everybody with you that don't want to be brought along. If you're not on the same work ethic or work level as someone else that's trying to achieve something, it is what it is. Might as well go your separate ways. So, you know, Michael Jordan, if he had to drag some teammates along to get them on the same level, and they chose not to be dragged along, hey, call it what it is. Then you're not on the same level as him. So it is what it is. So then going back to following that path where, you know, Michael Jordan hit Steve Kerr. You know, I thought it was, see, that's part of the reporting where, you know, I thought it was just him hitting Steve Kerr all these years, and that was the end of it. But it was actually Steve Kerr, you know, hit him because he was frustrated and mad, and then Michael Jordan hit him. So, you know, hey, now we got the correct report. So, and like Michael said, he just basically hit the littlest guy on the court. Like, you know, that makes you feel like that small. Like, who are you to try to hit the little guy? You know, you feel that small. If anybody out there that does that, you know, you the biggest dude when you hitting the most littlest guy in the room, you should feel like this, period. You know, because that just seemed weak. So, but all the respect in the world because, you know, eventually you got to man up. You know, you got to get off your high horse, take away the egos, and think about, dang, I did something wrong. I need to fix it. And that's what he did. So, I commend him on that. And then going into the 96 season where they won 72 games and lost 10 games. And like they said, it doesn't mean a thing without a ring. So what's funny is when they said that and I saw that, you know, I thought about Golden State. It doesn't mean a thing if you don't win a ring. And they didn't win a ring. So now nobody really talk about the, 79 win team. That just, hey. Whatever you want to call it. Hey, it is what it is. But that's just 73 wins. I'm sorry, not 79. But it's a funny situation. So they won, and then it goes to 2. Now there's a meme now where Michael Jordan is laughing at Gary Payton talking about he did a good job on Michael and guarding him and things like that. But you lost the series 4-1. Like why is that even like I would laugh at that as well. But that the level of disrespect that is just it got me laughing out. It just up there. So, but all in all, 7-8 really did his job. But my takeaway from the whole thing is you can never be nice when you're trying to be successful. If you think about anybody out there that is famous, whether you're black, you're white, Mexican, or whatever who you are, anybody who's famous, look at their track record and understand. In order to get to that level, you cannot have been nice to everyone you know. Some people you had to leave behind. Some people you had to drag with you. Some people you had to let go because you got tired of dragging them. And some people you just had to completely wipe out from existing to you at all. So all in all, You want to succeed? You got to do all you can to succeed. That's my takeaway.